Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 8 of our slow and immersive playthrough of Crusader Kings 3. Now, straight off, apologies for the sound in the previous episode. I don't know why OBS does that sometimes. It just did it before I started this recording, but I did double check it and then just restarted OBS and it records sound as normal. So I don't actually live or travel in a submarine every few episodes, as some of you could have thought. That would be pretty cool, but I guess that's not the case. It's just OBS playing its tricks. But back to Crusader Kings 3. We've made it, almost 20 years into our, into the game. We started 867. We're playing as part of the Byzantine Empire as the... I already forgot, I haven't played for a week. Turmashes Demetrius, well, I remember his name is Demetrius, Turmashes of Kerch. Turmashes, I keep forgetting what the name for the Byzantine counties are. Turma of Kerch, and we're the Turmashe of Turmash of Kerch. And in the first 20 years, quite a few things have happened. Thank you all very much for the comments with some of the explanations. I feel, the engagement with the series has been amazing, and the reception has been amazing, so thank you all for the comments, the likes, and the suggestions as to why certain things happened that I didn't know and what to do next. Some of you have asked, how often do I actually record? And yeah, I do tend to record a chunk of episodes, like about 5 or 7 on the weekend. So unfortunately, I can't really kind of take your directions at the end of every episode. So it's and I don't think it's really possible. Nor would it be fun if I had to wait for player input after every episode. Although it's possible in the future, I could just record every 3 days then or so. But I will take direction on kind of the long-term path, right? And people have mentioned that, yes, there's a lot of possibilities, and that's why I started here. We could go kind of Russia's side, we could go Caucasus, we could stay as part of the Byzantine Empire, we could break off at some point. Lots of things are possible, which is why I think it's a great start. But for those of you who have just joined, we started as the Torma of Kerch. We've suffered a few raids, including having our wife, our first wife, Anthe, actually taken hostage by this man. And this is who keeps raiding us, this High Chieftain of Azov. He raided us 3 times. We have repelled 1 raid. Unfortunately, he looted us 3 other times. Many of our children have been in his captives, but children we managed to ransom. But Anthe Katakalidis, whose father, by the way, now is the emperor. No, he was, pardon me. Yeah, he died now, but he was actually the emperor of the Byzantine Empire later on. Oh, wait, sibling. Yeah, exactly. And it's her brother that is the current emperor, isn't he? Right? Children, siblings. Yeah. Concubine. Yeah. Yep. So this was our first wife. She gave birth to 3 of our eldest sons and first of our 3 children of total children of 10 that we have now. With our second wife, Anastasia, who was the daughter of the previous emperor. He was from a different line. She's from the Macedon line, which is the original emperor line, whereas now the Katakalidis has taken over the imperial palace. But we have been subject to raids. Unfortunately, there was nothing we could really do. We only had, even now we have 250 men, but that's sort of, hang on. That was with the archers we raised, right? We do have these archers. Why aren't they showing up there? Full strength, paying full maintenance. Full strength in 3 months. Yeah, because we're stated in Chersonesus. Yeah. Well, we're building up our forces. We have built up Bailey, so bastions and curtain walls, and a Bailey. We've also built some pilgrims' quarters, hospices, to combat disease and just generally attract more pilgrims, more people to this, our sort of backwater remote outpost. In Chersonesus, our other fortress, which we have taken over from what used to be under our vassal, but we decided we need to centralize power to resist the Khazar raids. We have built hide tents as part of the militia camps, and we now have stationed archers there who are building up. In the previous episode, we were invaded with not raided, but actually invaded by the Khazars, and I think it was this silly High Chieftain, the silly Balkan, who invaded us, but the Emperor came to our rescue, and we've sacked all 3 of Azov cities, and thereby won the war and held them back. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's happened. Yeah, we've married a second time, had 10 kids. Otherwise, we've progressed quite well through the martial tree. We got Gallant, then we got all of the strategists. And now that we got older, with Demetrius turning about 50, still in fine health, we've turned to stewardship as we try to, collect taxes, build up our realm, and, we're kind of just thinking more long-term now. We're a bit more settled, and yeah. That's kind of where we're at. We're saving money. We are building up our military to defend ourselves now, because we do have, level 4 forts, 700 men in the garrison. So yeah, hopefully we at least made ourselves very unattractive for the Khazars to raid, we hope. And in the future, hopefully we can raise armies quickly, defend ourselves as they cross, and prevent an amphibious landing. Or maybe we can fall back into the mountains and at least defend Chersonesus. Arguably, we should have moved our capital there. Arguably, your castle holding. I wonder if these buildings will be destroyed. I fear they might be. But I guess this is the center of trade for us, right? Yeah, it's got a small harbor. And there's not much going on here. This is more of just a fort. Although historically, this is the key place. This is where Russia was baptized, or like the King of Russia christened. So quite an important space in, I guess, Russia, or even Eastern European history. And historically, yeah, there's still ruins of ancient Greek cities. I think it's more towards the left side. I'm not sure why they put this here. It's actually over here in real life on this coast. But in any case, let's go ahead and set the speed to 1. Actually, sorry, last thing, we actually started a scheme to murder High Chieftain Balkan because we got so annoyed with his invasion. And just to test also a little bit the mechanics of these. Not doing particularly well. So, yeah, let's see how that unfolds. But with that, let's go ahead and unpause. And, yeah, let the days roll by. Why... Okay, I see. So this is total soldiers levies. I guess the reason these don't show up in here is because these are imperial armies we're building, which is because we have administrative government. Haven't fully figured out, to be honest, how this works, because, for example, I don't really understand how I, how do I actually take control of these, for example. I think I need to persuade the emperor. Someone told me to do something. We'll see. Anna comes of age. Anna Sebastopoulos. Sebastopoulos is our dynasty with Archangel Michael on Mikhail on our what is it? Heraldry, coat of arms, not protecting us, and our motto is by God and sword. So Anna has come of age. 16, calm, ambitious, chaste. She's a bit of a giant. Others have to crane their necks and rain their oar as Anna walks by. She's an intricate web weaver. She's still charming. Okay, they grow up so fast. I'm proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. Always the clever child, Anna proved time and time again over the course of her studies that she had a natural affinity for careful planning, more than a little misdirection. She now knows a lot of ways to get what she wants. Most importantly, she's highly aware of the political implications of those wants. They grow up so fast. Now, actually, her intrigue is 8. Oh, come on. I guess this could be improved if we made her our spy master. She's ambitious, though, so that's a little... She's ambitious, calm, chaste. She's got 12 prowess. I mean, if we made her, she would gain a lot of experience. Maybe that would improve her. Let's have a look. Who can we marry her off to on the... I mean, we can't have any more alliances. We already married all of our daughters. We have an alliance with Abkhazia, who have 770 men behind them. And, 400... Well, allies, I guess, won't really matter for us. We also have alliance with the Emperor, who, by the way, we should seek an audience with and maybe ask for some funds, as one of the comments suggested, to expedite the the development of the county of Kerch. We could also, yeah, to be honest, what we also need to do, well, yeah, we need to fabricate a claim on one of these provinces and then go to, you know, press our claims. How long will it take you? How long will it take you? 15 months. Okay, it was 15 months for that. 15 months for that. Sorry. Will be aborted. I hope that's not gonna sort of prevent us from doing that for a while. We're gonna have to pay as well, aren't we? Well, while we have an alliance with the Emperor, who has 1,000 men, I mean, ultimately, we're gonna have to fight the Khazars. Those horse archers are gonna massacre us. They have mercenaries, 700. So they actually themselves only have 2,300. If we got those claims and we paid for them, we could then, as someone suggested, also ask the Emperor to press our claims. But maybe it's a little too early. Request claim. Request. Start claimant faction, demand council position. Request appointment support. Request council. We already tried this. We spent quite a bit of influence. Well, let's try it at least. Let's see. Let's remind ourselves what actually happens. It would be nice for us to get a province, of course. Now we are pushing our son, our third born, Alexandros, to be the governor of Armeniac. And we had the Emperor support us, and through all sorts of machinations at court, we have placed him in pole position. So let's see how that unfolds. Now, back to Anna. And yeah, as I was saying, we have more than enough alliances, right? Allied, yeah, we're allied to our wife, who's actually, I mean, no wonder we're not having any more kids. Your wife and soulmate. Okay. Nicosia. I think she was... Yeah, she's the Macedon family. She has a claim to a lot, frankly. Interesting. If we did have a claim on this guy, would we be able to declare war? Holy war for duchy. High Chiefdom of Crimea. Yeah, this guy's got Kaganissi the Peaceful. He's got 4,000. We have similar to ours. Yeah, I mean, they got in the numbers, but yeah, we do need to kind of build ourselves up. Let's go ahead and do... Oh, hang on. So we'll do an audience. Hang on a second. Let's... Well, hang on, pardon me. Let's request an petition. Request appointment. How do we petition you? How do we petition the Emperor? Influence Basilius of the Byzantine Empire. We can't petition him. Foster legitimacy, damage, challenge status, promote, request council position. No, raid estate. Jeez. Request appointment, slander, request governorship. You are landed. There was definitely, maybe it's in decisions. Commission. Petition Basilius. There we go. I can petition my liege to help me rise to the challenges I face. Sincere requests which contribute to the good of the realm are often granted. 50 influence. We travel to his court to deliver your petition. Yeah, we got great relations with him. Notify when this decision becomes available. Every 5 years. Choose petition type. Gold, yes. Family governorship appointment. Family council appointment. Court position. Family court position. Resettle subjects. Now, we need gold right now because we need to build up that army. Let's go ahead. Ooh. No, we don't need a forwarder. What we need is a captain, right? Yep, there we are. 0 in entourage. Let's go ahead. Start traveling, Captain Hyde. Okay, while we are away, I believe our son is the regent. Administrative county. Sorry, actually, let's let the days roll by. Ooh. A fresh start. All packed and proper, we have finally come to the point where we can start our journey from Kerch to our next destination at Byzantium. As we depart from the holding and our mounts start treading new ground, I am certain we will return soon in one piece. I can't wait. Now, who? I entered into a regency. Yep, with Michael, my player. Yeah, good. Give him a bit of responsibility, a bit of experience. That's good. Now, back to our council and back to Anna. So, as I was saying, we have enough alliances, so I think there is a reason. I'm going to try to keep this kind of just so we can see how our travels are progressing. Now, we could... No, but we're not going to... Yeah, intrigue. Hang on, let's sort this. First of all, religion. Orthodox. We only go Orthodox. Say all traits. Child gender, fertility, age difference. Go 15 for the man. Matrilineal. Marriage prestige. Hang on. Yep, okay, matrilineal is here. Where is like... Ruler prestige. No, we don't want any lowborns. Dynasty, not lowborn. Okay, new noble family here. Okay, so we have... What do we actually have? Sorted by intrigue, relevance, or sum of all skills. Albanian Orthodox. Xenophon Spiny. Robust, and she's a giant. Honest, generous, just. Matrilineal. Yeah, we can do that. Albanian. 22 prowess. Excellent. Robust. Contrite. Xenophon suffers from a guilty conscience, often feeling compelled to confess things better left unmentioned. Okay, open terrain expert, aspiring blade master, gallant, brilliant strategist. Now, these are the kind of men we need. She's got 400, but look, lady, you're a giant, so okay, let's bring him in. Yeah, there was a lot of good suggestions and debate in the comments. I mean, as I explained in the answers, boundary disputed. Okay, that's fine. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. I will gradually take the hand of your daughter Anna in holy matrimony. Excellent. Now, okay, it's our son. I mean, once our son becomes the head of the family, I hope these guys stay in our court and we'll make him our marshal. As someone said, actually, train commanders would be better for us. Yes, it would be. So let's switch to that. Yeah, we are kind of increasing development, so that's good. Let's keep going with that. Yeah, sorry. As I was saying, so the plan was, and some people said you should build up the economy first, but because we were war declared on Liege, this is the fort being attacked by Strategos Alexandros. Who are you? Oh, dearie me. 1,400 men. Alright. Now we're gonna support our Basilius. Yeah, we'll smash. Right. Unity. Unity is what the Empire needs. I mean, we're surrounded on all sides. Oh, we've been... Someone took a chunk out of us here. Alright. Yeah. We'll see. But anyway, my idea, Demetrius' idea was that we need to first build up fortifications. Some people said don't care about levies. It wasn't so much the levies I was focusing on, but I did want a little bit of money and fortifications to stop ourselves being raided, because if we're unprotected, there's no point in building up the economy, because then we'll simply get raided every time, right? Same the reason, well, here, but yeah, high tents in the end rather than hill forts, but we'll get hill forts going as well. So that's with regards to why we prioritized defensive buildings first, and now we're building up a bit of army, because I agree with people. Yeah, an army here, even 500 men would be very nice, because if we got the right counter, which would be bowmen, because this guy's army consists of only 700 men, and that's mostly allies. He's got light footmen. That's his strength. There's type skirmishers, right? And we currently have 100 bowmen, which counter skirmishers, right? So together with, you know, protecting the Strait of Kerch Strait, you know, even 500 men will be enough. But that's, I think, step 2. And then step 3, or maybe that's part of step 2, is build up, you know, economy buildings like this harbor, right? To get that money flowing and the development growth as well. So we will, yeah, that's all in plan. Now let's have a look at this event. Travel derelict ship. The sea is calm and forgiving today. Still as a boulder and a. Oh, there we are. We're almost in Byzantium. Still as a boulder and a powerful. As a boulder, I think it's boulder. That's what it's trying to say without the U. Boulder and a powerful. As a boulder and a powerful wind at our back to boot. It seems it'll be an easy day for the rowers below. But then I spotted the mangled corpse of a ship buried nose first into some jagged rocks just ahead. There doesn't appear to be any survivors, and the rocks would be no trivial thing to navigate, yet I feel compelled to go and investigate this mysterious wreck. Let's investigate. Dimitri's journey to Byzantium delayed by 7 days. Intrigue challenge. You gain 150, and you may find something of value. Yeah, we're brave. So let's go. You find nothing. You spend 75 prestige. It's fine. Yeah, we could help our fellow Greeks. You know, it's most likely a Greek ship. You know, probably was on its way to Byzantium as well. Let's have a look quickly at the schemes panel. Complex schemes. Let's take a moment to go through the complex schemes. These schemes consist of 3 primary parameters: success chance, phase length, and secrecy. To assist you in completing a scheme, there are different types of agents, which usually come in pre-selected groups of 5 when starting a complex scheme. So, success chance. The success chance of a scheme determines how likely it is for it to succeed when executed. A scheme's success chance will grow over time and is based on the assigned agents as well as an associated skill. Like intrigue, I guess. Well, depends what kind of scheme it is. Success chance is limited by scheme potential. Okay, success chance. No scheme can ever exceed 95% success chance except for contract schemes. Okay, secret schemes have a risk of being discovered by a target. If that happens, your success chance will be heavily reduced. Okay, phase length. Phase length refers to how many days it takes to complete a single scheme phase. Speed is affected by your skill, agents, and your spy master, as well as by the support scheme's council task if the scheme is hostile. A lower phase length is beneficial because it will cause a scheme to progress faster. Okay, that's a bit easier to understand. So 12 days until next phase. A phase is the length of time it takes to boost scheme success chance once. Each phase, the scheme will gain an advantage. The phase length can be shortened by appointing agents and is increased by the scheme resistance of the target. Okay, 12 days. Days per phase. 127. Base. 120. But given his rank, you know, I mean, we do have a few things going for us here. But, yeah. Wait, disrupt schemes. No, council. How about we support schemes instead, since we're in a scheme. Yeah, that should speed things up. So we're now kind of down 10 days. Okay. And secrecy. Secrecy of a hostile scheme determines how likely it is for it to remain undetected from the scheme target. The secrecy of a scheme will have an initial immunity period where it is unable to be discovered. After this period, the scheme will be at risk of being discovered every month through a breach. Your agents can greatly impact how well you are able to keep your scheme secret. A scheme with a secrecy of 80% has a 20% chance to be discovered on execution and a 2% chance to be discovered each month it continues. Yeah, so our 42% secrecy, so we will be discovered upon execution 60% and 6% every month, I guess. Okay. A complex scheme will play out over the course of several scheme phases. Each scheme phase consists of a number of days after which your scheme success chance will increase. There's a chance that you will obtain an advantage after each scheme phase, which you can spend to convince agents to join or to execute the scheme with a higher success chance. Okay, each scheme has an associated scheme potential. Scheme potential 90, so we can get up to 95% in this case, right? This potential can be increased through the use of agents and serves as a hard limit for the maximum success chance you can accumulate. The scheme potential can never exceed 95%, meaning that all schemes, regardless of the number of advantages spent to increase the success chance, will always have a chance to fail. A complex scheme has a certain level of secrecy attached to it. This is a value that represents how likely it is for the scheme to be discovered. When starting a scheme, it will have a grace period of a few months during which it cannot be discovered. Yeah, okay, we already read that. You can execute a scheme even if it has scheme breaches, but it will be at a reduced success chance. If your scheme accumulates 7 scheme breaches, it will be cancelled. We got 0 breaches out of 5 so far. Agents. Complex schemes have 5 agent slots that can be filled with potential co-conspirators. Generally, it's a good idea to fill as many of the agent slots as possible, as they can provide beneficial bonuses to phase length, secrecy, and scheme potential. Different agent types favor different skills. For instance, an infiltrator benefits from intrigue and diplomacy in addition to certain traits. Executing a scheme. Once you feel confident that you have plotted enough, it may be time to consider executing your scheme. Spend advantages to interact with your murder scheme. Okay, we have 0 advantages, so let's get 2 days until this phase. I think we just started this, so I think this could be the first phase. To do this, you can leverage 5, 10, 15, or 20 of your accrued advantages. Further, if you suspect someone is scheming against you, it might be worthwhile to change your active countermeasure focus to avoid any potential mishaps. Someone's scheming against us. Strengthen sentries. Arbitrary arrests. Bounties for whispers. Okay. Alright, I understand. Okay, let's see how this unfolds. A couple of days. Let's see. Okay, 117 days. Okay, we did get an advantage. So a phase is the length of time it takes to boost scheme success chance once. Okay, success chance 16%. Your intrigue plus 6, Spy Master plus 10%. Growth based on your intrigue plus 2.7 per phase. Okay, so next time will be 120 days, we'll get 3%. And an advantage. Each phase the scheme will gain an advantage. The phase length can be shortened by appointing agents and is increased by the scheme resistance. Okay, so we have an advantage. But we don't want to execute it just yet. Okay, secrecy of a hostile scheme determines how likely it is for it to remain undetected from the scheme target. Okay, fine. Let's keep going. I mean, we have our wife, who hates him. She's a thug. We have, you know, our son, Chancellor, as the assassin. He's a lunatic, so it's not going to be our heir. We have Maria, our daughter, 17, by the way. She also needs to get married. And we have Strategos Nikolai, a friend, so that, you know, we're not all from the same dynasty. And this is all contributing to length. Yeah, secrecy. This guy, so it's the alibi guy, agent, that contributes to secrecy. Yeah, this guy could be better. Speaking of this, though, we have a Maria. Our children are lovely. A tough soldier, but she's humble, zealous, and ambitious. Again, we have enough alliances. Let's go matrilineal. We'll go orthodox. 15 ages of difference. Let's see, what good men have we got? Really, this is all we got. Ioannis Arcadiopoulos, Greek, 32, callous, diligent, and shy. 10 prowess, sadistic. No, we're not gonna. Sadistic, zealous, and generous. Weirdo. Sadistic. Few things bring your sense as much as joy as suffering of others. We don't want that in our court. We do want brave, patient, brilliant strategist, however. We do want a man like that. Chaste, honest, and diligent. Greek. 10 prowess. Wise man. We do need a good now. We are gallant. We respect this more as a father. So I think this is good. Matrilineal. Yeah, let's get... Okay, this is a big boy. He's a big boy. Flexible leader. Well, he's patient. He's fickle, unfortunately. Might have changed his mind more often than not, making him hard to predict. Well, he's young. He's young. Okay. Okay, let's send him over there. Which can... She could be a marshal, I guess. Yeah, fine. Well, we're getting some 600 martial lifestyle experience. Visited capital of the Byzantine Empire. Nice. I'm escorted into Basilius Theodosius' throne room, where he beckons for me to approach. You gain 200 learning experience, you gain 100 piety. Visited the Hagia Sophia Cathedral. The Hagia Sophia is a true marvel of engineering, with a massive dome standing out as the most impressive feature. Okay, we'll read about that in a second. Visited the great city, you gain the trait Traveler. Nice. Wow. Okay, where he beckons for me to approach and address him. Here he is, Basilius Theodosius. After listening to the speech, he smiles warmly at me and states, "Absolutely, Strategos. I shall dispatch my agents immediately to take care of this matter. Thank you, my liege. Give us 100 gold, 10 opinion of us, and we both gain 25 renown. Excellent. Thank you, my liege." Oh. Constantinople, goldsmiths and money changers. As we land in Prosphorion, the northern commercial harbor of Constantinople, the city also had a number of other military, commercial, and imperial harbors. Okay, Prosphorion in the north. We're in awe of the size of Constantinople, having sighted towers, domes, and seawalls from a long distance. Eventually, we paused by the goldsmiths district. This is the financial heart of the city, where money is exchanged, lent, and deposited. Golden solidi, copper and gold coins, were the main currency in the Byzantine Empire. The gold solidus and later Hyperion were the most valued coins and were also highly sought after in the West, where they were known as Byzants. Okay. Golden solidi, with long-forgotten emperors, change hands along with copper and electrum coins. Let's learn what we can here. Demetrius' journey to Ketra is delayed by 14 days. We gain detailed ledgers perk, Republican ruler opinion, Republican vassal tax contribution, 24%. I learn new things. Stewardship increased by 1, 30%. I make a passable impression of 40%. I humiliate myself engaging with the locals in Byzantium. Oh, this is an opportunity to gain money. Yeah, we came here for money, and now our coffers and our treasury is in need of money. So we can either get well supplied, we can gain 75 gold or 100 stewardship. Yeah, this is an opportunity to gain money for sure. Nice. 240. Okay, let's immediately start building. Now, what can we start building? We could... let's also wait for this, by the way. Construction time minus 30%. Yeah, if we could get centralization as well, we could really increase development. Right, and this would further boost that development. The alternative, however, is to upgrade these. Greek culture doesn't have barracks, so no, we cannot upgrade these. We could build hill forts, it's only 95. More hospices, cattle pastures. Someone did suggest that building cattle pastures on plains is better. I do remember there are kind of bonuses. Quarries preview. Men-at-arms maintenance. I mean, this is a long way away, to be honest, so minus 1%. We can always rebuild these later. Yeah, that's... I mean, right now... Simple stone quarries must be constructed. 0.25 and construction time decreased. I mean, I feel like hill forts are needed, because we will station spearmen here. Although, can we? But no, we cannot, actually. We're not going to station spearmen there. Because I don't think you can station two things in the same province, unfortunately. Right? Unfortunately, no, you cannot. 55 to actually raise more of these, and I think we will do that. Because we want to get this up to 400. This is the best counter. And the cheapest to maintain. What else are our options? Heavy infantry. Heavy infantry is not going to do us any well. We know the heathen tactics. Right? But station spearmen actually get plus 20% in the barracks here. And levies will get 100. But I don't think we can station 2 men-at-arms in the same province. So this is going to have to be our archer spot. Another trade port for 35 per month. we can always build that somewhere else. Hillside grazing lands. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before we get any cavalry. Although we really should get some light cavalry. I feel like that might help us chase down some of those horse archers. Cattle pastures. Supply limits and levies. 35 per month. I'm not sure if hills are alright, but hill forts. I feel like if Kerch falls, it doesn't really matter what happens here anymore. I mean, since we have 250, let's go ahead and we get 0.2 increase. We get development growth plus 10%. Doesn't really matter about the 30% reduction in time because I mean, it's only going to take 21 months anyway. 230 though. 0.2 per month. 0.2 per month means every 5 months we get 1 gold. So that's what? 2.4 per year. 2.4 gold per year. It will take 100 years payback period. 100 years, you kidding me? $100, really. But I mean, this thing unused, that's basically will allow us to maintain an additional bowman, unraised maintenance 0.2, full maintenance 0.6. Dear me. I mean, what are options? Hospices? No, can't do that. Yeah, I mean, the only thing we can build are either these trade ports and then keep increasing development. We can't build the barracks. Let's go over these choices again. Hospices, we already have, although still pretty nice. We get more piety, plague resistance, tax. Here we get fort levels, defender advantage if we ever have to retreat and you know, make a last stand here in the mountains. I would love to have made this our capital, to be honest. Maybe you guys let me know what happens if I switch the capital. Is that going to destroy the buildings here? I kind of, that's my fear. If that wasn't the case, I mean, I doubt it's going to just give us extra building slots here. Will it? I might load up a new game and just try it. But cattle. I mean, the supply limit and levies I don't really dig. Quarries. I feel like quarries would be good because that's the only place we can build it in this entire province, right? And later on, right, this applies... Hang on, hill quarries. Building construction time. I assume this is for the duchy, right? It's only 95, and we get 0.25. Right, so this is every 4 months we get 1 coin. So we get 3 gold per year. Right, 3 gold per year. So 10 years is 30. This is like 30 years payback as opposed to 100. 30 years sounds much better. We will get reduction on men at arms. What do we actually need? Yeah, we can get maybe even a couple of these. Right? Shallow ore mines, water mills. Yeah, I feel like this is a really good choice, actually. Better than the trade, right? Because this goes up. It only... Let's see how much it actually costs. Yeah, let's go with simple stone quarries. Easily accessible quarried stone provides building materials for nearby constructions. 21 months. Let's see our councilor task. Building construction time minus 10%. Development growth plus 0.74 per month. Let's go ahead and construct. We don't need to necessarily reduce the time here. We can wait 22 months. I'd rather get the development growth up here because it's not maxed out yet, and we want that in our capital. So let's do that. To the implacable Demetrius, I accept your marriage proposal. Your daughter Maria and my acquaintance Matthias will be joined in holy matrimony. Excellent. And you know what? Also, actually, let's go ahead and just bump this up. Because we need archers. professional archers fill the air with arrows, devastating the foremost enemy troops. It's going to be the best defense as the Khazars try to cross the straits. Right, we rain down arrows on them. Okay, let's go ahead and speed up. I feel like we haven't really gone through much. We should also get ready to potentially try and, you know, get involved with our allies. What do we have? We have 700 men here. We could call, well, we could call in Basilius. That's 1,000 men. 1,700 plus us. That's 2,000. Right? Can we? Yeah, we could. Holy War for Duchy of Crimea. Oh man, this guy's. I mean, if we could save up some money, we could also hire like 700 men. We could really... we could do this. You know, let's see. Okay, we are raising troops, right? So, let's see. I feel like centralization would be a good... So let's go ahead and unpause. Levy reinforcement rates, fort level and garrison, unlocks purchase truce interaction, allows truces to be bought preemptively. Popular, yeah, let's go up down to centralization. Building construction time, minus 30%. I mean, that's a nice one to get, but I mean, we're kind of out of time now. A scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. He's certain that Marcos, my own son, is scheming against my courtier Dagger. Marcos, the lunatic. Let the traitor be known to all. Throw him in jail. Whether true or not, I will not accuse Marcos. Marcos goes free. He's exposed as agent. Throw him in jail. Okay, you imprison him exposed as an agent. We are ambitious and brave. We're gallant. We're holy warrior. Do we like Dagger? We don't even like Dagger anyway. Why don't we like him? Imprisoned family member. Oh yeah, oh, his wife was up to no good, wasn't she? I think we killed her. Did we not? She's ill. Well, she was up to no good, one way or another. Tortured family member. Oh, did we torture her? I thought she was in our dungeon, actually. No, she wasn't. Okay, maybe we just tortured her, let her go. Look, we don't like this guy anyway. He's stubborn, he's cynical, he's just annoying, isn't he? He's a Norse. He did convert, he just kind of found his way to our court. Whether true or not, I will not accuse. Marcos is exposed. Marcos goes free. Yeah, look, it's family. And that guy's Norse, so... kind of. Let's pretend it didn't happen. Probably ask him to take vows. You gain 3 trait experience in Wanderer. At long last, I am finally home. There is nothing better than arriving back in Kirch after a long journey. I look forward to resting for some time, but the call of the roads beckons ever onward. My entourage reports that we have journeyed for 155 days and traversed 7 baronies. I'll never forget when I visited the great city of Byzantium in my travels. Thank God I can go inside again. My regency ended. Yep, okay. Okay, activity, grand tournament, power sharing ended. Okay. Let's go ahead, keep this unpaused. Hang on, your armies, let's check our... Hitarikai, yeah, we got some. Your son, I mean, I want to forbid him, but I don't think that's historical. I don't like doing that. Let's go ahead and see. Son and ward. Yeah, everyone else in our family is married, so yeah, let's keep going. Okay, we have 1 advantage. Scheme is progressing. Yeah, another 20 days. Let's see. There's no breaches. We're at 80. Yeah, so this goes up by 3%, and then we can use our advantages. I think we need a minimum 5 to actually use them. Okay. Let's actually keep watching this. Your counselor Porphyrius died from being ill. New realm priest. Okay. Suffragan bishop Irenaeus, 27. He actually likes us. He's lustful, wrathful, cynical. Oh, he's a terrible. Stuttering. Finishing sentence quickly is not Irenaeus' strong suit. Oh, God. Okay, till death do us apart. How can a heart endure this kind of pain without breaking? It cannot be possible, yet here I am, my heart beating on whilst yours has gone quiet. Oh, Anastasia, my beauty, life will not be the same without you. At least the memories remain. 50 stress. Your wife Duchess died from her wounds. Where did she get the wounds from? Died from her wounds. Okay. Agent removed from the scheme. Thug. Who view kills was murdered. Constantinos Macedon at the age of 19. By her. Yeah, Greek, or he was iconoclast. Yeah. I forgot to mention the previous emperor did turn iconoclast, and which precipitated a civil war, which we did not participate. But in the end, he actually won the civil war, but I think he still died. He still died. Hang on. Title history. What was the previous guy? Was it this guy that was iconoclast? No. It was this guy. Internal injuries. Yeah. He was ultimately either murdered or he died in battle. Let's go ahead and unpause and keep going. Now, well, we're at 54, to be honest. Let's just visit a brothel. Lose 15, you lose some stress. Your wanton behavior has inherent risks. Here I come, girls. I lay in a tangle of limbs, a woman straddling me as release and relief shudders through me. My mind is calmer than it has been in weeks, but still my pulse races. Magnificent. Once more. Come here, girls. There it goes. Blow off some steam. Written in the stars, a high chieftain to scare a local mystic, Anthemos, with dubious morals and a fabricated omen. Perfect. High chieftain to scare a local mystic. Okay, before the mystic leaves for High Chieftain Balkan's court, there is but one question. Will my false omen be one of fortune or of doom? Murder High Chieftain Balkan's scheme. It is a bad... What do we have? Success chance 21%, secrecy 42. A good omen to lull him into false security. Okay, I believe Balkan is likely to believe good news. High Chieftain Balkan gains good omen. Medium health boost. Scheme obtains 2 advantages. He grows more wary. Possible outcomes. Or a bad omen. Had bad omen for 10 years. Moderate penalty on his health. Let's see, this guy, he's a sodomite. Balkan is known for having sexual relations with people of his own gender. Ugh. He's fine health, 54. He's a sodomite. He has bad omen. A bad omen for a bad high chieftain. Gain scheme obtains 2 advantages. Spend many sleepless nights worrying. Yeah, we're not married. Do we need to be? I mean, I think the brothel serves us just fine. We got 10 children. Let's see what's available. God. Hang on. All ages. Greek. Ambitious, zealous, compassionate. Upper Bosnia. Duchess Theurgia of Upper Bosnia. Hang on a second. Hang on, sorry. There we are. Roman Curitis. Why not? Why not? She looks lovely, I think. We are gonna get an alliance with these 1300, mostly levy. Okay, it's mostly levies, so very far away too. Foreign ruler. He has 2 daughters. I mean, why not? Why not? Vastly superior alliance. We'll accept. 200 prestige. Why not? I mean... Why not? Right? I think so. San is losing Armeniac. Oh, hang on. San is losing Armeniac again. God, this guy. Strategos Nifon. Who is he? Who are you? Theme of Armeniac. has passed Alexandros. No, he hasn't. Primary heir, Alexandros. Alliance formed. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. You'll be joined with my daughter Roman in holy matrimony. May you find strength and support in your union. Excellent. Okay, wait. Look at this. Theme of Armiak. No, we're still number 1. How has he surpassed us? Oh man, did he just... Wait, hang on. He just became... He just surpassed us right at succession? Don't... Wait, hang on. This is frustrating, frankly. Title History. 889. No, he appointed 30th of July. History of Theme of Armiak. He was appointed then. Yeah, he died 30th of July. Strategos Artemius of Armiak of... Oh, come on. He just did it as like... Right the second it was there? That's lame. Okay. Slander, request appointment, support, forced to step down. Use influence. Might accept. We spend 300. Steps down from governing Armeniac. Loses 50 opinion of you. Might accept. %. Let's pick an argument. 40%. I don't care. Alliance expired. Okay. Okay. Fine. We could do forced resignation refused. We spend 100 influence, 150 prestige. He lost 20 opinion, became our rival. Oh, well, he is our rival. I mean, he became our rival. You gained a rival. You attempted to force Strategos Nifon to resign his governorship. And we will continue to do that. Bolster government, undermine. Compel resignation. Pressure Basilius to forced to remove governor from this office, passing all held governorship to the next candidate in line. Compel. Compel resignation. We will protest this. We have 100 relations. Base reluctance minus 50, but Nifon's governor efficiency plus 25, opinion plus 50. Okay, so we need to potentially reduce his governor efficiency. Undermine governance. Loses 25 opinion, gets undermined. Government's character efforts to govern are being disrupted by malign actors. Impede efforts, 90 influence. Bribe administrators. No, we're not. Question efficacy. 90%. Yeah, we got question efficacy, possible outcomes, undermine governance here with using our diplomacy. Yeah, it's lost 25 opinion of you. Okay. And now, compel his resignation, please. 31%. Use influence. Compel his resignation, right? The next in line is our son. Compel resignation. Come on, Basilius. Theodosius. Theodosius. You're our mate. Hybrid culture. Vetoed. Oh. Basilius Theodosius spent 60 influence. Every member of House Skleros lost 15 opinion of you. Attempted to force my house member's resignation. Gained 10 opinion of Basilius. Oh, come on. Forced resignation refused. Because they're generous. Slander. Candidates score. Oh. Yeah, let's just leave it for a second. Challenge rival to a fight. Yeah, come here. Will not accept. Coward. Non-lethal. I want lethal. Come here. Relative prowess minus 20. Yeah, coward. You Howard. Child. Attempt to steal influence by making him look like a fool in public. Promote. Okay, let's just leave it be for a second. Just focus on our own thing. Hybrid culture. Sun is losing Armeniac. Okay, we do have money. We've raised 200 archers. It now costs us 0.4 to maintain them, and this could go up. And we do need to defend ourselves. We do, however, need to also potentially pay to get those claims out there. So let's say that we also need some money to actually propagate war if it came to that. So we need it probably like now to maintain about 100 in our treasury, ideally. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone's planning to kill my daughter-in-law Eudoxia. Scleros. Hang on. Your courtier. Ooh, we're actually married to the Scleros. Interesting. Marcos, the lunatic son. We must stop the villain behind us. She's pregnant with their first son. Is it even their son though? The Scleros. Yeah, we should stop the villain behind us. Let's have a look at this though. 10 days, no breaches. We got advantages. So let's just let this tick down. See what happens. Yep, we got an advantage, 24%. Nice. We have, however, come up on the hour, guys. So I'm going to pause. I know we didn't actually get through a lot of time, only a year of the game, but we've set a lot of things up. I might actually upload this episode today on Saturday, because, just to make up for that submarine episode in episode 7. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. Let's take a break here. Thank you very much for all the support, all the comments, and all the engagement with the series. Looks like, yeah, there's a lot of demand for these sort of slow playthroughs of Crusader Kings 3. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it myself. We'll do an overview of the world as well at some point. And we'll do like a recaps when maybe the king passes. I'll do a big recap of what happened so that people can join in, in kind of every 10 episodes of the series or so, and still keep track of what actually has happened. For now though, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.